Jeez Louise, these bees are on my knees. That was good.
Welcome back, Slapdicks. This is Around the Lunch Table, episode
38.
This is 38.
38. God.
First and foremost, I want to thank our sponsor, Aperture Oceans, for just continuing to, surprise us and just bring us joy.
Yes, charging us every step of the way. Bringing ads and ideas to life.
Bringing bills and debt to life.
Yes, exactly.
We're just kidding. We're just kidding.
Yeah, we love them.
We got the bread on us.
Shit, you know how big bees. We got the Aperture Oceans. Shout out. Also tomorrow, it doesn't drop tomorrow, but we are filming. Drum roll, please. We're filming
our Hot Ones episode, our first paid episode.
Yeah,
so get our
dope.
fucking mouths burned off.
Yeah, our pain is your gain, and your gain is our net gain. Bam. Didn't work, but works.
I get the logic behind it.
Yeah.
But and also if you haven't, so it's August 23rd today. So Summer collection is going to be coming to a close. Obviously, I think you can get it still for the next week or so. But
if we even have any left on the shelves,
yeah, that's true.
we'll have to check the stock in the back.
Yeah, we'll have to. Have you ever seen those? Like, you ever go shopping? It's like, oh, can you go check the back for like this size, like size 10 or whatever? They go back there, like they're not even looking. They're just like, I'm just gonna act like I went to look and then tell them we don't have it. Because I have a lot of friends that have done I really just go back there and then dick around for a minute and then don't have it.
Yeah, there's that, and there's also like customer service nowadays. It's just ass on
It's
all
so
the way
fucking
around.
bad.
Yeah, because we got fucking kids who, don't give a fuck.
I hate
if you don't give a fuck, you're just not gonna,
I hate when because believe it or not, times are so different now. Is when parents will be like, well, when I was younger, I worked at a fast food place and it wasn't even that hard at all. I'm like, well, now there's Uber, there's DoorDash, there's a lot of shit going on all at once.
One thing I don't like is,
and people are actually way more fucking mean. I would say
is that parents these days. God, we sound like we're a fucking 12-year-old podcast. My parents, but no, we'll call them Gen Xers or millennials or whatever.
Gen Xers.
Yeah, because we're not millennials. You and I are Gen Zers. So our parents would be boomers.
No, their parents are boomers.
Yeah. Anyways, the point is they recognize inflation when the bills come, but then it's when they're talking about, it was in my day I made $1.25 an hour.
Exactly. Yeah, they don't remember. Do you guys,
gas was 40 cents a gallon.
You guys went and got a fucking milkshake and hamburger for $1.25.
Yeah, shit was mad litty. We were driving today and we saw something interesting that I don't even know what to talk about it. I just wanted to bring it up. We saw a hot air balloon. Now,
what's the purpose?
There's several different ways to fly. You have a helicopter, a plane, a slingshot.
It's one thing
bicycle powered propellers
in the olden days because they didn't have anything like that, and I was like, whoa, this is nuts.
Yeah.
But you're in a fucking Easter basket 2,000 feet in the air. How's that fun? You're sitting there.
Yeah. How do you go up and down? Just more heat?
Well, it's more heat and then less heat, and then you slowly go down. But it's what if there's wind? What if a storm comes
What
in?
if one bird's beak goes in the side of it?
That's what I always thought.
Yeah, but also if one bird's goes into the propeller of an engine, you're also fucked.
That's true.
Yeah.
Which is why they fly so high.
Yeah. Oh, they fly higher than the birds.
Yes.
That makes sense.
That's why we go above the clouds.
Yes. Bird warning.
No,
we got Blue Jays incoming. Dude, the fucking turret goes down. It's from Star Wars when Han Solo and Luke go down in the little ball turrets.
Do you know what's crazy? I watched this video and this dude, I don't know if this is a thing that is everywhere, but so when planes for the Air Force and shit are coming in, I swear I saw this fucking dude where there was a group of them and they all got little falcons and hawks and shit, and they sent them in the air to kill the fucking birds to scare them away. Like if there's flocks of birds flying around, they'll send their fucking
fly, Artemis, fly, and then it goes like
yeah, and so they'll fly away. Because like,
but what if the hawk goes in?
Like
That's
jets
even
and
bigger
shit.
bird.
I'm saying if you're in a jet, you're fucked. You're fucking toast.
Yeah. So really, like, I mean, birds are up there with like death to human ratio. Like,
it's more of how fast they're going.
What's the number one animal like that kills humans?
Hippopotamus, I think.
Really?
I'm pretty sure.
Well, there's no hippos around here. Or are you talking about in like Africa?
And in all the most deaths, I'm pretty sure it's hippos.
Hippos.
I'll
look.
look.
I thought it'd be like sharks.
No,
or
sharks
like
are
dogs.
next to none.
I don't know. See, like an angry dog because we all have dogs.
No, I'm pretty sure it's hippos. Hippos.
I've always thought like my cat was like gonna fucking slip my jugular at night.
All right, what animal?
Was
Okay, well,
responsible for the most human deaths.
mosquitoes are first because obviously malaria, et cetera, et cetera. It makes sense.
No, the mosquito, the second deadliest animal on the planet.
Well, the most like human deaths, which makes sense because a lot of people get diseases from
And
it.
the first one being drunk driving. Drive sober or get pulled over. This message is brought to you by, I don't fucking know.
Let's see. We got some type of fly. It's a fly.
So these are all bugs.
They're bugs.
How about the deadliest mammal?
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. Mammal, animal, anti-mammal.
Mammal kills the most humans.
Wait. Let's make a guess.
Hippos.
Hippos.
I told you,
How many a
hippos.
year?
500 people per year. That's a lot, dude.
That's not a lot.
An animal to kill. They're only over there.
But I'm saying,
crazy.
like, what is there? 8 billion people on the planet. Like that's all that the largest animal kills.
But this
we're doing pretty good.
This was taken 5 years ago.
I know, but
So
I'm saying humans
they kill on average 500 people a year.
Yeah, well, Hippo's scoreboard, like we're doing pretty fucking good. I mean,
I'm just
500 out of 6 billion. My condolences to the families of those 500 people per year. But
I mean,
that's
they're
impressive.
Fucking crackheads.
You ever see them throw a watermelon? They just go.
Yeah,
just fucking go
It's
nuts.
fucking insane how big their mouths are.
Yeah, what's the largest fruit you think you can fit in your mouth?
Like whole?
Yeah, like all the way, like skin and all.
Probably like a plum.
I would say a peach. No,
A peach?
no. I mean,
Dude,
you don't know what this mouth do, but
You could not put a whole peach in your mouth. Maybe like a small peach.
A tangerine.
Yeah, those are small.
Or I don't want too small. I mean, I want to prove
I was
myself.
gonna say a plum because I think a plum's decently big, but I think I'd stretch my borders there. But
Yeah. Have you ever tried to fit like as much of something in your mouth as possible, like straws or something?
like straws.
I'm saying as like a kid.
No, I think I can fit this whole mic in my mouth probably.
Do it.
No,
Well, take the little condom off the top.
that's worse.
Well, but it's like this is metal. You can wipe it off. This
Go,
will get
try
your
to
saliva.
try to put the whole thing in your mouth. Like just put your mouth. Oh, don't actually eat it. But I'm saying,
This is easy.
I meant with the fuzzy on there.
Can you imagine if they could just like hear my heartbeat?
with the fuzzy on it? With the
No,
fuzzy
because I
on
don't want to get the fuzzy dirty.
it. It's your own mouth is there. You've done it before.
See, and then it gets gross. This is how COVID starts. Fuck. Okay, you try. Put it over. We gotta remember whose mics. Slap it first.
The skeleton ran out of shampoo in the shower. Do some tongue twisters.
Oh my damn, dude, that was good.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
Mouth do though.
Yeah, like, did you ever like snort weird shit as a kid?
No, I don't think I ever snorted shit when I was a little kid.
No, I mean like, what was that powder? It was just basically powder.
Cocaine.
Pixie dust? No, not pixie dust.
Oh, pixie sticks.
Pixie sticks. You snorted pixie sticks.
Pixie dust. Fucking what?
Fucking Tinkerbell over here.
No, but yeah.
Why does every 60-year-old mom have a Tinkerbell tattoo or a Looney Tunes Letterman jacket?
I have never seen one.
A Looney Tunes Letterman jacket. You know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about.
Because
but
they're on
you
like
said,
a.
why does every No, that's not true.
No, all I'm saying is that I will make this bet. You go into a biker.
Dude, I saw this woman have a TJ Maxx tramp stamp. It's a TJ Maxx Home Goods.
Fucking blue light special right there.
Yeah, I guess
Fuck.
it had like lightning on the sides. I was like, what
That's
the
actually
fuck?
badass. I mean,
It's free marketing.
Maybe
you know?
maybe like people will be like vaping saved my life or music saved my life. TJ Maxx saved her life. You know, maybe they helped her out in some way, or she's just a dedicated employee.
Have you ever?
It's called brand loyalty. That's what that is.
Have you ever like gone to McDonald's and obviously they have like 2 lines, right?
Yeah.
So like, there's been time. Usually I don't care like all that, but there's always that time. So the person like there's kind of a car there, you know. So you're both done ordering, and like you're really like you're trying to sneak up, and they're trying to sneak up right after they go to kind of wait. So you got it's like playing a chicken. It's who's gonna back off first.
Have you ever had the one where like so you're on the inside lane, right? Okay. And there's someone on the outside. You were done ordering way before her, so you pull up, but you can't go yet.
Yes,
and then
they fucking try to cut you off.
And then it's some. And
I would never do that.
And that's what I'm talking about. A 60-year-old woman with like a gray-haired braid with a Looney Tunes Letterman jacket. Look it up.
What is the fuck? Why is that so? Okay, anyways.
Because it's just white trash. That's all it is.
Okay, I'm sure a lot of things define them other than fucking Acme characters.
Can you name 3 things to define someone as white trash? I would say
cars out front. Like when they have like junkyard looking things.
Like on or a boat on some cinder blocks.
Yeah.
Without the windshield.
Yeah. Missing teeth.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I would say food stamp card.
I mean, I kind of agree with you though.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not saying like you're a piece of shit if you need help. It's just
yeah.
Or no, it's a complex matter.
Like 6 screaming kids. No discipline. Trailer.
She's smoking a cigarette, watching him.
Yeah, yeah, and like having fake boobs and a fucking, but also wearing like an oxygen thing.
That's bad.
Yeah, it's my kind of gal right there.
Is it?
Then that's what. And that's
what would you think a lady like that would be named? Let me paint you a picture. Like smoking a cigarette with a baby on her hip, walking out like the toys or the 8 toys they have for their kids.
The thing is, she was probably hot at one point. I'm gonna say like
that's an interesting take as well. But yeah,
like,
what would her name be?
You know, like Ferrari or something.
Her name would be Ferrari,
like a stripper name, like or like LaRonda or something.
I was gonna say
actually that kind of sounds like a that's not a white person name.
Dude, I was gonna say like, and this
Karen.
It's no offense to like people who actually have this name, but I was probably gonna say like Laura,
or
something, or like
Shelby.
That's
a good one.
Like
that's an older name.
Like I don't know.
What
is the worst female and worst male name you've ever heard?
Worst male name, I'd say would be Keith. Worst female name,
Keith.
Sorry to all the Keiths out there.
I don't hate it either, but I would agree. It's kind of a weird name.
Yeah.
It's Keith.
Or we had a friend named Kiefer. That was because everyone just called him Queefer.
Yeah, high school was probably right. He got roasted probably a lot.
Yeah,
that was my brother's friend.
So there's Keith. I just sounds when I say it. There's Keith.
So I would have thought of the woman ones because obviously there's ones that's like, oh, that's really common, but like I'm saying one that you're like, wow, that's a terrible fucking name.
Like when they try to get like too fancy with it, you know, like Elon Musk's XAE divided by 6 or whatever the fuck it was. But I know I'm saying like as an
asking you simple questions is never an easy task, and that's an oxymoron.
Worst woman name.
And it doesn't mean it's a bad name. It means for you, you're like, oh, that's kind of, you know what I mean?
I would say it would be like the common ones where it's just like, God, everyone's named Caitlin. Everyone's named fucking Sarah. Everyone's named fucking...
Like, they're not bad names.
Yeah, we just know a million...
How about Henrietta?
Henrietta.
I've met a Henrietta at a church one time. Her name was Henrietta.
Wow. That's a dad who wanted to name his son Henry and named him Henrietta.
That's fucking... No, that's Little House on the Prairie right there, Henrietta. That's a Little House on the Prairie name.
So, like, say you, like, met, like, this girl that you totally vibed with, right? God, just off the gate. She actually makes you laugh, right? Like,
yeah, okay.
That's rare. And it's like, okay, you're hitting it off, but she wears a Little House on the Prairie clothes with the little socks with the little ribs on them, you know? And the fucking, you know, where they fold over each other and they got
but
waves.
The thing is, it's like, you know.
Are you going to try to change her?
Changing how she, like, be like, hey, like.
1950s call.
Yeah.
They want their dress back.
Hey, the Pilgrims at Plymouth Rock called. They want their bonnets back. No, but
would you like a buckle for that hat?
That's not changing somebody. You know what I mean? Changing somebody. Hey, you act like this, but I want you to act like this. That's not changing. But yeah,
you're changing their
if
sense
it's
of style.
legitimate, yeah, I would maybe try. I'd give it a go.
How would you take it if, like, So say it's a girl totally out of your league, right? I mean, like,
I don't think a girl in a bonnet would be out of my league.
no,
but-
I'm saying in a different situation.
Oh, yeah. I was like, I'm not
girl
like,
in a
I'm not like
bonnet is not out of-
I'm not like a model, but I'm assuming if that's where she is, she's not out of my league.
Yeah. Like, say, like, there is a girl so out of your league, right? And you're just like, wow, I can't believe I got this bitch, right? And she, like, tries to change the way you dress. Are you doing it, or are you going to keep your style?
I'm saying I'm doing it, and then I'm not going to do it.
Yeah, you'll do it for like a day, or that dinner she really wants to go on with your family.
I'll do minor adjustments.
Yeah, that's good.
Like as a compromise, isn't that what it is? Just a compromise.
Yeah, but then if you tell her like, "Hey, that dress makes you
and
look
then
fat,"
like, you're a piece of. Well,
I'm kidding. Yeah.
Hey, you look really cute, but your hair could look a lot better.
That is why you never marry a pastor, because every guy knows it's okay to lie about that. If they're like, "Does this look good?" and you think no, which of course it usually always does look good. They're like, like the pastors are like, "Well, that's still a lie, Jack," and I'm like, "And you're not getting laid tonight, son."
What if Pinocchio just told everyone that his nose got longer when he told the truth?
What if Pinocchio just sat down and his girl just sat on it and then just started lying? Raise her to the roof.
Dude, she sits on his face. It's like the barber chair.
She starts asking like impossible questions. Did you watch porn today? No.
What's 874 divided by 1,222? He's like
6. Dude, Pinocchio could have smashed. Like,
dude, what if you got a chub every time you lied?
Whoa.
Like downstairs.
Yeah.
It's upside down Pinocchio.
How did you like hide a boner as a kid? Like, you'd be in the classroom, one pops up. Like,
before obviously everyone knows of like
the
waistband
old
trick, the tuck thing. Yeah.
I was just always scared like the head would be showing up.
Yeah,
that's why peeking out.
Well, yeah, unless you're wearing a short shirt, you're okay. But I don't think you're wearing a short shirt.
No,
a short shirt. A short shirt. You don't want a short shirt. Your wank is not sticking out. But yeah, I would say. I would usually refuse to get up. Mm-hmm. I would just like stay in place,
Dude, I remember there was a time Chad.
Actually, this is a fact.
Yeah.
I actually peed my pants in class one time.
Really?
Yeah, I did.
What? Like what age? That's
fourth grade.
Oh, well, that's still older.
Third grade or fourth grade?
That's still older. What was it for?
Here's the thing. So I got in trouble for talking, and like I was like, "Hey, I gotta go to the bathroom," and that was like my thing to always get out of class. It's like the boy who cried wolf. She's like, you don't have to go.
Which that is
and I
neglect.
And this actually happened. Shout out Miss Hobson. Sorry, my bad. And so I'm sitting there, and that or was Mrs. Smith, one or the other. I don't remember.
Ooh, Mrs. Smith.
So I'm sitting there, and then usually when one other person goes to the bathroom, we have to wait till that person gets back. So I'm like, hey, I really have to go. And then, did you just break the chair?
I don't know.
There's a screw right there.
Okay.
Anyway, so
this is a wake-up call.
I'm getting a Bowflex.
Yep,
I'm gonna commit. This is a wake-up call.
I'm one half a sandwich away from fat, apparently.
I guess so. But anyways, so
I'm gonna blame Aiden. He was sitting in it last night.
So I'm sitting there, and I'm like, I gotta go to the bathroom. Help me out. And so Nick, this kid named Nicholas, goes to the bathroom first. She's like, oh, we have to wait for Nick to get back. So I'm like bouncing my chair like this. Yeah. And
just right.
The thing is, if I was any older or like, because I was in trouble, I would have just gotten up and left and explained to it later. But like, I was so just like, oh fuck, I'm in trouble. I can't move right now. Mm-hmm. That, and then the seal broke. And the worst part was I was wearing blue jeans.
Ooh, light blue.
Light blue jeans. Yeah. So here's the thing. And here's the crazy thing is, I don't know if she knew. I know no one else knew. I don't know how, but like, so anyways, it's like the end of the period. So I'm sitting there. It's during reading. So everyone's like reading and shit. Mm-hmm. And she probably knew. Yeah. So I'm sitting there.
She's not.
Everyone's reading. And then I can't hold it anymore. I just am sitting there. I'm like, I'm going. It's happening. And so I'm peeing my pants, sitting there. Everyone's reading. I'm just like.
Think of it this way.
And it's leaking down.
You might have played chess because now she's always going to let you go to the bathroom.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. But so like I just peed my fucking pants, and this is the best part, is that like it leaks down, and there's like, but like
so it's like a leaky faucet.
Yeah, it was going down my legs. My legs were like straight out. Yeah. Even if I pull it doesn't matter. They're gonna leak down.
Soaking through the denim.
And then the carpet, you can tell there was a puddle there, like there was wetness. So what I did was, I always had a messy backpack, thank God, with like extra homework assignments. So I pulled out.
Thank
all the
God
paper.
I was unorganized.
I throw all the papers and I put them at my feet. Like I put them at my feet.
So now your homework has PP on
No,
it.
it was all stuff I didn't need. So I'm ripping out papers out of my binder. I'm like putting stuff down there, and then I put the backpack in front because there's like a little slit under the desk. You can see. I put the backpack in front,
like some pee pads for a dog.
So I put the backpack in front. So you can only see it from a certain angle. Maybe if you're watching the cross Ready to Be Bombed, you can see it. So then I put papers in front. So and then someone was to walk behind me, they wouldn't see. They would just see papers on the ground. They wouldn't see like it. And so
that makes sense.
I have it kind of covered here. But then so the bell rings. Hey, we're all going to lunch or whatever the fuck. So everyone's getting up, lining up at the door.
What'd you do with the papers?
I'm gonna go get the papers. And so I put I curled the papers up, right? So everyone's like, I'm the only one left in my like section. Run over there. I throw them in the trash, get other ones, get a shit ton of other ones, throw them in on top, throw them in on top. And so I go back to my seat because if I stand up, everyone's gonna know I fucking peed my pants.
Yeah,
everybody.
You could have just said you like spilled water on you or something.
I didn't have any water. Not that much water.
Yeah.
Not the whole bottle. Because it was down. It was a trail. It was Hansel and Gretel down my leg.
Trail.
Like from my pee
like it was
to
a
my
trail.
legs.
It's like, damn, you just peed up.
But yeah. Anyways, and so she was like, are you going to line up at the door? I'm like, oh, yeah, in a second. I'm just reading this. Like, I'm reading the story we just read. I thought it was really good.
Cat in the Hat
like,
is really speaking to me at this moment.
I was like, yeah, I'm really into this right now.
Red fish, blue, one fish, or two fish.
And I'm like, I never pay attention. She's like, you're turning a new leaf, aren't you? Anyways, so I'm sitting there reading. And so everyone leaves. And so I'm thinking ahead. I'm like, okay, even if I get out of here alive, what am I going to change into? You know, I don't have any fucking clothes with me. Like, what am I gonna do? Like, I can't even if I get out of here, I'm gonna go to lunch.
Just gotta wait for it to dry.
So I get out. So people go to their lockers or whatever. I sprint. I decided to run and pull the trigger. I just sprint.
We're gonna say a light jog.
I run. I just run out the door, hoping that no one will see because their backs are to me. So when I go by, they see my ass. They don't know what's going on. And so I run downstairs to the bathroom. Blah blah blah. Okay, so I'm actually low-key a genius. So I go into the bathroom.
Self-proclaimed.
I take my pants off, crinkle up the pants, stick them in my lunch pail.
You had a pee-pee pail.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stick them in the lunch because I want to get rid of the evidence. Yeah. So I put
What kind of lunch pail do you have? Like Snoopy or something?
No, it was just a normal lunch pail.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't Snoopy.
Or like Buzz Lightyear?
No, it was a norm. It wasn't, and there was no characters.
It was monochrome.
Yeah,
I was actually a minimalist. It was actually Gucci.
I actually had a Louis V lunch pail. Yeah, but anyways,
it was fake, but the leather still
I would
turned
love
colors.
to get to the end of the story. So what happens is I get rid of it, and then I'm in my underwear. So I sprint across fucking the school grounds to my locker because I'm like, oh, my PE shorts are in there. Yeah. So I get my PE shorts. Everyone's like, yo, why you got PE shorts
Yeah, you can't wear
on?
shorts at school.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, I'm stoked for dodgeball. And yeah, I never got caught. But I think she knew once her garbage started smelling like piss and the carpet started smelling like piss.
Yeah. Also, it was kind of weird that like in school, like shorts weren't allowed unless you wore like a polo.
I know. Like, what do you want me? Do you want me to be a virgin forever?
Yeah. It's like, hey, you know what? I'm in 3rd grade. I'm trying to like. Hey, when did you realize that you were like into girls? Like when did you realize it was like wow?
I always knew, you know.
I mean, well, no, you know, growing up, you're like, oh, I hate him, you know, as a little kid.
Yeah, but deep down, you don't hate him. You like being around him, but you just don't know why.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a time. It's a confusing time. There's a lot of things happening in your body you don't know how to explain.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know, and
your first pube. I mean, I took a picture.
You navigate it. You know.
Yeah.
So did you ever? It's funny because anyone who's young now won't have the same experiences we did, which is kind of weird if you think about it. Like the generation we were born, I'm saying, because like the kids, the next generation, internet will be there. But I'm saying internet was there, but like when I was a young kid, I'm saying, but it
was still in.
Did you remember on cable there was like After Dark at like
channel
10, starting at like
channel
10.
1000.
Well, ours was 520 and 511.
Really?
I think. I still remember.
Don't you have to pay for those?
It was because you just had to put the password in because they came in because they were channels that ran movies usually. The 500s were usually movies during the day, but it was adult protected. But I knew the password.
Yeah.
And so and they usually started around 10 or 10:30.
Nice.
And they were like always.
What was the first thing you watched? Do you remember it?
It was they were all
exploitation.
No, all of them were called adult programming. That's all they were called.
Yeah.
All of them were called adult programming. But
that.
always,
I never knew what
the
that was.
setting always was like they were at a party or something, and like and then individually every other person that talked went upstairs, and then the music.
Hey,
as he's
baby.
like, and then they go back downstairs. Hey, we're back.
Yeah.
But yeah, and it was always like a bougie house.
Do
but yeah,
you think you could act well in a porno, like without like laughing?
yeah, it'd be good.
I mean, who like say you get to choose your character, who are you gonna be?
Choose
like
my
the,
character.
the pizza delivery man, or are you gonna be the fucking the stepdad, the step bro,
I'm probably gonna be
the PBC, Puerto Rican black big BPC, big Puerto BPRC, big
You
Puerto
having
Rican
a stroke.
cock.
I
We want the
Okay,
BPRC.
here's the thing. If I was in that situation, if I had to choose, I would probably be like the step bro, because guess what? I'm also the step son.
Ah, that's good because then you can play both angles.
Yeah.
I'd be the window washer that like seduces her as I'm washing the
I meant
windows.
because I would get the MILF ones, and then
Yeah,
if I had
so
to choose,
you get both.
yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ever see the Anchorman? The Anchorman. It wasn't in the movie. It was
It
like
was the
it was the blooper.
Yeah.
He's like one time, he's like on the 34th floor. I jumped from behind a window and scared a window washer, and he fell to his death. No, I said it wasn't my fault. you imagine that looks like a dude's washing the window on the 34th floor. Jumps out and he falls. I feel like, listen, here's the thing.
That's funny.
I could see you doing something like that, and you kill somebody. Imagine, he's just like, oh my god, I'm fucking 40 floors up. Let's get these clean. Nah.
Oh,
He falls all over.
like,
Now, technically, it wasn't my fault.
I was in a meeting. Yeah.
But yeah,
Fuck.
that's fucking funny.
I would
It's
like.
fucked up, but funny.
Could you do a job with heights? You think?
I don't think so, man. Like, I can do heights, but not like the crazy. Like, you remember those pictures back in like the 70s, and like the construction workers are sitting on a skyscraper eating lunch,
Yeah. eating
dangling
like
their
a
feet off.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, you guys.
You
got
know they
some
were scared
balls.
shitless. They were doing it for the cloud. But what's weird is that those fucking photos took like, it was like you have to stand still for 10 minutes while this fucking develops. It's like
I also liked, even before that, was like maybe a little bit before the industrial age was like
yes, continue. Before the Industrial Revolution.
that's what it was. It was before
Yeah.
that. That's so okay. Anyways, and this was like
When was the Industrial Revolution?
what?
When was that? The Industrial Revolution.
The 20s, Roaring 20s.
1920s, right?
Pretty sure.
You know what's crazy is that they were still using like steam engines 100 years. It's only been 100 years, like one grandparent's worth of life.
That's what I'm saying, which is actually kind of crazy. But I forgot my story because you keep interrupting me.
Well, now we got fucking Tesla bots that'll suck you off for fucking Bitcoin.
No, it mines Bitcoin and it sucks you up.
That's cool.
What is? I don't understand the mining part. What is there? I don't understand.
The mining is where you get a computer and you like tape a pickaxe to it and then you just let it do its thing. I'm cutting that horrible joke out.
Here's the thing. I thought of laughing
That was
to
horrible.
help you out, but then I was like, that was so dumb. I'm not even gonna fucking
Yeah,
laugh.
that was fucking
But no, I'm saying because I've seen rooms of there's like this dude's have just walls of hard drive. I'm like,
all
what
it
the fuck
is,
this?
there's basically like think of it like a math problem at its simplest terms, and every time it gets solved, it makes itself harder. That's all it is. So then every
So
time
it's like a Viagra pill.
yeah, every time Bitcoin gets mined, it gets harder, and then it takes more processing. Yeah, every time Bitcoin gets mined, Elon Musk gets harder. every time Dogecoin is mined, Elon Musk, he's almost at full send. It takes him a while. What the fuck did him and Grimes talk about? Like, what the fuck? You have some
Have you ever seen them stand next? Like, talk about just people from polar opposite hemispheres. Like, and she's dressed like she came out of Hot Topic, and he is like a billionaire, successful guy who sold PayPal years and years ago, and now he's this industrial giant. What do they sit around the table and talk about? I guarantee you this:
Nice
she
nails.
talks about vibes and manifestation, then he talks about his business, and she's like,
So-
"What happened?"
He's like, yeah, and that's when I got the quantum accelerator inside of the
Like,
rocket engine.
imagine, like
She's like, yeah, that's rad.
Like, imagine, like, he comes home from just, like, a long day. Like, even though he's rich, I'm sure he works a shit ton.
She probably still doesn't suck
No,
him
I'm saying
off. She still complains.
he comes home, man, from, like, he's been working for, like, 18 hours because he runs fucking... I'm sure he works a shit ton. He comes home from work, walks in his living room of his Falcon house, and it's fucking...
She's just having a rave inside.
She's like, whip, 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 whip. She's just fucking headbanging.
Hey, babe, I have Skrillex over.
He's like...
we're just going to be jamming in the other room. It's like nice.
He's like, can I just have some fucking dinner, please? He's like, I bought us this $100 million house.
Well, no, that's the funny thing is that he used to have all these houses, and everyone gave him shit for like being a shitty billionaire. So now he lives in one of those.
He lives in a tiny home, which actually they're actually pretty sick.
They are sick, but now you can't get away from her. Now it's like, oh, I'll just go into the other room. Living room's right there.
She's like, honey, we're gonna do my set.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just really want. Okay, I really want to be on a fly on the wall for their casual conversations.
Yeah.
Like, he's trying to vent to her. So like, I had this meeting today. This guy wants to invest, but this other guy doesn't
Budget
think.
cuts.
And then she's just like, yeah, I mean, I want to hear what her advice would be for his problems.
I put together a melody. Would you like to hear it? Bwop, 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 bwop.
Yeah, and then versus his. It's funny because his advice would just be like, okay, well, don't do that.
Yeah,
but hers, like, isn't it?
And she probably still wouldn't listen to him. One of the smartest guys out there. Also, you know what's funny? I'm gonna say it.
Oh.
What the fuck is their sex like? Like, he's like an older man.
He's just a gooby.
Yeah, and he's a gooby.
Yeah.
He obviously doesn't work out or anything, which is fine. But then, like, he's like this sophisticated billionaire, but she's a
Do you think
DJ?
Do you think he's frisky?
I bet he's freakier than most.
I think he
I
is,
bet he's got the
probably.
little, the little black leather claw that you just whap.
I don't know what black
that's
leather claw.
It was from 50 Shades. I don't own one.
I didn't think you owned one. I might go through your room and go look.
I own a Horse for Two costume.
So it's a Minotaur costume.
The Horse for Two is like your arms are, the front person's arms are on the ground, but then their legs are up over that person's face, and their legs are on, and you have to work in tandem. So it's a good lesson of working together as a team and a cohesive unit, but also you have muff in your face.
That's not a bad thing. But
or unless you're in front, then she's got stinky butt.
You imagine like what that would look like. It's like in full sprint. And I'm not saying
without the costume.
Yeah, that's
Can we get an X-ray of this, please?
Yeah, just imagine how funny that would look. Like if they could pull off a full sprint, that'd be pretty impressive.
I mean, I feel like you'd have to like the way don't horses kind of levitate as they gallop. You know what I'm saying?
What the fuck are you talking
horses,
about?
If you
mean
slow it
like
down,
if you like you mean like when in like a lion or a cheetah when they run for a second they're like just hovering over because their legs this one's pushing and this one's getting ready to grab.
I'm not saying it's a fucking Star Wars fucking. Do you remember? yeah, kind of like that. Do you think like so? Say you have one shot in a 44 magazine.
You only got one shot.
One opportunity.
Okay, yeah, you'll go.
Mom spaghetti. I'm blowing mom's confetti. Wait, what? I don't know what that meant. Say you're like you have a cheetah running straight at you, right? But he's kind of zigzagging. You have one shot and you get $1 million. Or you can just drop the gun and walk away. He's doing the Z. Like in PUBG. Like in PUBG. In PUBG when you're the sniper shots.
Yes, like in Warzone or something, you're running, you're just but he's running like 80 miles an hour. I think I'm doing it. I'm doing the shot.
You get one shot. You get one opportunity. You better lead that bitch. You better see the next cross.
You better shoot in the next county. Oh my god! Can you imagine? Like it's running straight. Its head's down. It's just ducking everything. I'm like.
To be honest, I just wait till it's right here.
Just barrel stuff it when it gets right next to you. No, imagine you're sitting there like, come on, and you just sit there, wait for it to jump at you, and then
I'm just waiting for the. And I'm just gonna put my barrel in its mouth.
Oh fuck yeah! I think are you doing it? I'm doing it probably.
Yeah, like I said, I'm just gonna wait till it gets to the like in there.
Where it's in there. It's
hopefully it doesn't try to like go behind me, and I gotta like oh shit.
No, can you imagine? So it's far away, and you shoot, and you miss, and you like you have like so you you flip your gun upside down, and you just fucking have it like a bat.
Around
you just
like,
have it like a bat, and you're just like you just have to get one swing in the head and just fuck it up.
don't know where the fuck
I don't. If you could be one animal, like what would your animal be? Like if you were,
like my spirit animal.
yeah.
I want to say it's a falcon, but I know it's not. I know it's not. I want to soar above the skies and see the heavens. But I feel like I'm more like a little fucking little insect. It's just
Like a dung beetle.
Yeah. I was thinking more like a cockroach because it takes a lot to kill this body.
You don't know what you got to do when you're in the middle of a cockbite.
I'd say, like, in all honesty, if I could be anything, it'd be like a falcon.
I'd be
or
a
an
honey
eagle.
badger probably.
Why? Because he doesn't give a shit.
Yeah.
Honey badger don't give. What is that even from?
Okay, well, I was actually the difference between me and you is I give realistic things. You just say fucking dumb shit.
I was
that
gonna
comes to your
say.
head.
I was gonna say like that's what I wanted to be.
Because
That's
honey
not
badgers
what
are smaller. They're quick. They're sly. They do stupid shit. They fight everything.
I'd want to be like. I want to be that fucking fox on Robin Hood.
You'd be like. That's not what I'm fucking talking.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
You know, I know what you would be.
A raccoon with a little raccoon name.
That's a good one. You could be a raccoon. You'd probably be a possum, honestly.
Yeah, the poon slayer.
I don't even know what happens in your head sometimes.
Yeah.
So like,
It's a fucking wild world in there.
Yeah, it is.
If you ever come inside, you got to visit Pirates of the Pancreas. You got to see it, Morty.
You got to see it, Morty. If you, so like, okay, I'm gonna see how I should word this. So like, you know when they.
Cheers.
That was it worth it to interrupt me again?
Yes. Go ahead. Anyways.
I don't remember what I was asking.
No, yes, you do. Trying to make me feel bad. Come on. Spit it out.
No, but I was gonna say, so if you, okay, this is a fucked up question, but so if you had to like, actually this isn't a fucked up question because I would do it, but so let's just say you get $100,000, but you have to walk into a nursing home and knock an old lady out in front of everybody, but you can't tell her why. You just gotta walk in there and fucking knock her shit out.
I mean,
I'm talking a haymaker.
Do I have
drops
to?
Her.
Like, so say the first punch doesn't knock her out. Do I got to keep going?
No, you'd hit her as hard.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
No, you hit her one time as hard as you can. Like she's like walking with like a random old person is selected in our nursing home.
Can I choose the old person?
No, it's at random.
Well, because
it's at random.
Okay, but I'm saying I would try to find the woman that's like, she's got one foot in the coffin. Like I'll just push her in, kind of thing. You know, like,
I would have done one that wasn't, so then she'd be fine.
Dude,
then I wouldn't get charged of murder if I killed her.
An old person just gently falls over. Their hips break, ribs shatter. Like
exactly.
You punch her in the nose, her nose bone's gonna go through her brain. Then you got first degree murder on your hands. At least
but if she has one foot in the coffin, she's gonna fucking die if you punch her.
I'm saying I'm a first time offender. I can get out of an assault and battery charge. I cannot get out of a first degree.
Okay, so you're doing it.
Yeah, 100 G's. Fuck yeah. Would you do it?
Are you gonna send them money if they are all right?
What is she gonna do with it? She lives in a nursing home. Pay for another month.
Are you gonna buy different bingo cards?
Yeah. This is from my grandson. You don't have grandkids.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I actually kind of wish I was like raised in like the 60s and 70s a little bit. No, I'm serious.
No,
okay, I was
when was segregation and shit?
Fuck. It was like the 30s.
Okay, good.
Like 40s, it was still
It would have just been funny if you're
oh,
like,
wait, no.
Oh, those are the 50s.
40s and 50s. Civil rights movement's like 50s.
Because the 50s diners still had like the other drinking fountains and the...
No, yeah, my bad. Yeah,
I'm not an advocate for this.
It was like the 50s and 60s.
Yeah, that's why it was funny.
Yeah, when the civil rights movement made its tremendous strides.
Yeah. It's kind of fucked up it wasn't that long ago.
It's true.
Do you think there's ever like... Do you think there's still like an old bar that's like...
Yeah, it's probably population 82 in Mississippi.
Yeah, Mississippi. That's the like cousin fucker state, and I don't agree with it.
Okay, is it? Okay, here's the thing. I'm saying one thing happened somewhere, and that's the label. I'm wondering if there's actually statistics. It's like, wow, that's actually a really...
Hi, I'm at the town hall. Can I get the cousin fuck statistic?
Wait, I'm sure they probably do.
How many cousins?
No, inbred, most inbred state.
Well, just like California.
No, it's not. Two City Boy.
Yeah.
Most inbred state in the U.S.
Is it because there's just...
What?
What is it?
Washington's first.
Eastern Washington. It's got to be
And
like
Montana's another one.
The most is Washington? I feel like... What?
Brazil, Japan, India, and Israel, the most inbred countries. But apparently Washington's up there. I need to look into this. Hold on.
Japan.
Inbreeding is the production of... Okay, we all know what inbreeding
Don't
is.
they get like hands cut off for just like stealing
I don't know.
a cookie?
I don't know. Okay, so researchers from the University of Queensland
Who's researching this?
observed 450,000 genomes from people of European descent. Okay, this could be from descent born from 1938 to 1967. Out of the group, 125 people met the inbreeding criteria, meaning the parents were either first-degree relatives, siblings, or secondary relatives, aunts, uncles. In this group, researchers found common health issues such as decreased cognitive abilities, and otherwise they were disabled.
You want to know what I don't get? So the first humans, we got Adam and Eve and shit, right?
Yeah.
You know I'm going with this. So Adam and Eve have some kids.
There's no one else to fuck.
So you're saying they just like didn't know any better?
Okay,
It's
well, I'm guessing. Okay, well, it's like you gotta clap your mom's cheeks or your sister's cheeks. Yeah,
maybe
tough choice there.
Maybe back then it was more like a chore, or maybe it wasn't weird. Maybe it was just like we have to keep the population going. So
I feel like that's
plant one on me, Mom. Like what?
I feel like back. I mean, obviously. Oh, that's a tough one, huh? Talk about a hard 50-50.
Yeah.
On one hand, you came out of that one. The other one,
you've already been in that one, so might as well.
That's tough.
Yeah, that's a tough. Well, what was Adam and Eve's? Cain, Abel, and Seth.
So if you were to go to war, if you were to go to war in medieval times,
okay,
like what would be your weapon loadout? What would it be?
Oh yeah,
in the night, the Crusades or something. So this is obviously way back when.
I would like to think that I would be like a Legolas. So I'd be throwing.
I'm not asking who you are. I'm asking what your weapon of choice would be. Your loadout.
I'm explaining it. It's like
you don't have to explain it. Your weapons.
It's weapons of range. We got throwing knives. We got bow and arrows. I mean, yes, I have my small daggers to chip chop.
So you'd be an archer. That would be my thing. I'd probably want to be an archer, but okay. Here's the thing. You're on a.
I'm not gonna be the guy in the front line just getting fucking stabbed in the heart.
No, I agree. But I'm saying. Okay, the question is, you're just in a battlefield. There's thousands of guys versus other thousands of guys. You're sitting there you don't have to be in the front, but I'm saying you choose what you're carrying to fucking kill. What are you choosing?
Yeah, that's what I said.
A bow.
Oh, I have to charge to the...
you're in the group. You're in a fight.
Oh,
you're in a fight.
Definitely a shield and on my waist is a nice, not a long sword, but a medium-sized sword. But then a big spear. One of the big spears, so I can skewer the first guy.
The jousting spears?
No, the big ones where they lay them down.
I would want one to throw as we approach.
I'm gonna make a kebab out of these guys, and then just kind of wave it around, fucking slap them.
Yeah. I would probably do the shield, and then I do a short light axe here, a double-sided light axe, and then I have a machete type thing on my back, right? And then this is where it gets interesting. Throwing knives on my belt, right?
Yeah.
And then guess what I'm doing? Okay, I'm assuming because we're in the fight, definitely doesn't mean we're on a horse. But what I'm gonna do is I'm definitely gonna charge in and then grab as many weapons off the ground and throw them at people, and then keep grabbing because there's thousands of people dying.
So it's a lot of range stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I can use.
So I'm gonna ask.
But the worst part of that is it's so fucked up because there's so many people fighting. It's at any point. The dude over here can be oh, this guy's not paying attention.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're just fucked.
In the movies when everyone's fighting around, they're just chatting.
Yeah. Or I'm saying the main character having a battle. One dude can be stab you and you're fucking dead. You're done.
Yeah. Maybe it was an etiquette thing back then or something. But
an honor thing.
Yeah. So we're gonna tap into your violent side here. So say someone just offered you and said you could go back in time with an Apache helicopter to one of those old battles.
Battle? Oh, the Alamo. I'd save my boys.
Yeah, would you what's funny is it's not that complicated of machinery, but you could just go
no,
battle's over.
Or in you'll see war movies and there's let me see what other battle I'm thinking
Battle of Blood Ridge.
Yeah, or you'll see like an
Custer's Last Stand.
Yeah, Custer and you'll see like it's 10 dudes versus 200,
300,
or 300. Bro, imagine, okay, they're in that little one Humvee with shit ton of ammunition. All of those dudes are dead. All of them.
Dude, okay. I'm not saying this would be fun. It would not. It
would be fun. No, like it's like when Rick and Morty go into another dimension and they start purging people on their planet.
Yeah.
I would want to do that. I'm sorry. That would be cool.
I will pilot the helicopter. Like, dude, can you imagine? No, Fortunate Son's playing. Dun, dun, the fucking Aztecs are coming.
But no, it's crazy. You ever seen that Legal Steam at like 300? It's like, dude, 5 dudes with machine guns, like with all the ammo they need, sitting there. All those dudes are fucking dead.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. Technology, right?
I would want to swoop in and save my Spartan boys. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. I can't believe 300 dudes stood up. But where did we hear the story from? Like, who wrote this down? Because
it's been handed down for thousands of years.
But I'm saying the victors tell the story. The dudes all died.
Yeah, but then Persia, after that, everyone rose up against Persia.
Wasn't his name Xerxes with all the fucking shit?
Yeah, Xerxes.
Dude, his low-ass voice. Imagine if he said that like a high-pitched voice.
Come, Leonidas. Let us reason together. No, but that was a sick... But no, they did lose
later on. Talk about stamina, man. Talk about stamina. You know those guys fucking fucked in bed.
Yeah, they didn't just fuck. They like...
ravaged.
They chiropracted bones.
They ravaged, destroyed. They conquered lands. They conquered women. When women should not be conquered,
like
they should be loved and cherished.
Out of that bedroom, like they'd wrapped their wife around the fucking post over there or something. Like
come back with her head.
Okay, that's not what I'm saying.
Fucking silver platter.
No, but yeah, it's crazy because back then, like, you know, I'm sure you read about like historically, like their kids were sent off to like,
yeah, when they were like 6.
When they were like 6. They were just supposed to steal and beat each other up and shit, and then they were sent into the wilderness at 13, and if they didn't kill like a wolf or something, they couldn't come back.
And they had like an egg, and they had to like bring back the egg.
What egg?
There was a thing. They would have an egg.
And
they had to like go into the wilderness for like several days and fight off shit and come back with the egg untouched.
That's insane. All right.
Yeah.
Wait, it's even more fucked up. Like, remember, like, that's actually a fact.
I just tape it to my
I'm
balls.
not saying the movie's all facts. It's obviously a movie. But I'm saying they did, like, when someone would have a newborn baby, someone would inspect it. And if they were, like, deformed or had any health, they would throw them off a cliff and fucking kill them. Unless they were perfect, they wouldn't keep them.
So they had abortions back then, too. Jesus. Damn.
But, yeah, because, like, it was for fighting. It's like, well, we have no use for you, so.
Huh. So all guys were good for was just fighting?
Yes, and all women were.
What about fine arts? What about literature?
Actually, the Athenians were, which were also technically Greece and stuff, but they were known for their education.
Really? I believe Athena was the goddess of wisdom, who was also represented by an owl. Hoot hoot. And
it's Ovio. Drake.
Athena was actually Ovio.
Do you know Louis the 14th in France? Actually, that's where Louis V was started.
Yeah.
Actually, Louis V was known for its luggage, never its designer clothes, never until nowadays.
Dude, Louis V's nickname was actually Certified Lover Boy. So
what are we at right now?
It's fucking 47.
I think we're good there. I'm probably.
Fuck it, we're good.
Shit. Well, all right. Well, cool. Thanks for sticking around, guys.
Fuck you guys.
So yeah, Hot Ones episode is coming to it's not. Well, we're recording it tomorrow.
It's gonna be hot,
but it's gonna be our first paid one, and maybe that's why we just are like, fuck this episode, because all our energy is gonna go into that one. But I'm just kidding. But I will say, hey,
yes,
things are gonna get hot. Things are heating up over here hot. So the Hot Ones episode's coming. And the paid subscription Patreon's dropping, and it's going to be...
Episodes a week early.
We'll still be doing the ones we do now, like right now, but those are going to be really good, so I'm excited for that.
So if you don't have enough J and Z in your life, enough... I mean, you're going to lose a few brain cells listening to us, but you know what? You're going to have a good time.
It's a glass of wine for your mind.
Yes, it is.
And also...
It's a little taste of heaven in your ears.
But yeah, creeping up on 4,000 downloads now. Thank you, everybody. It's been a hell of a ride. And
Mm-hmm.
we will be posting probably within the next few weeks, because obviously summer's ending. Rest in peace. I'm actually pissed about it. But then we're going to have a lot more types of hoodies, et cetera, because it'll be fall and stuff. Yeah. So, and that'll be good, because actually I love
and blankets. Hoodies. We have blankets now.
I like hoodie in cold season, at least, so we can change things up. So Jack, where can they find you?
They can find me at Jack_Spence on Instagram and wherever else you want to find me. Z, where can they find you?
Isaiah_Lesney are both of our Instagram pages on Around the Lunch Table Instagram page. But yeah, I think that's all we have for you guys today. When is the Hot Ones one going to drop then?
Well,
You might explain the Patreon thing too, because I'm saying.
yeah, the Hot Ones episode just depends when Jordan edited. So
Yeah.
could be a day, could be a month. We'll see.
That's true.
We're just kidding, Jordan. We love you. The Hot Ones episode, basically when that is done is when the Patreon is dropping.
Yeah.
So that is our first paid episode. The whole point of that is that you don't get that episode or any of the other exclusive episodes, the Around the Lunch Table After Dark series. You have to pay for it. You can't get it. Now, the other things you get is you also get episodes a week early. So from here on out, we will be, because we're an episode ahead, there will be released an extra episode, yada, yada, yada. And then exclusives, access to the Discord, 10% off merch, all the good shit. So yeah, it's pretty cool.
So yeah, I think that's all we have for you guys today.
I have one more thing. Can I say it real quick?
I wasn't going to say no.
We gave you 38 episodes for free, so that one's on us. Now it's now it's your time to buy around. Here we go.
But yeah, okay, well, realistically, we'll still be doing the normal thing we do now. If you can't do it, which is fine. But they are just, the paid ones are obviously going to be better, so we just want to give other options and shit to
Professionally developed by Aperture Ocean Productions.
Yeah.
We know it's actually crazy. There's a whole crew, 3 cameras, lights.
Camera action.
Yeah.
And then we're doing a porno after, so that'll be fun.
Yeah. Pornhub.com/inthelunchtable. And you can check us out there.
But yeah, thanks, guys. Anyways, we'll see you next week. And
see ya.
Let's get rowdy up in here.